we're back. All right, let's get into the top gaming news of last week. Let's start with our lead story. Looks like PlayStation Plus and Nintendo Switch Online are making major changes to their subscription services. Actually, this started with Microsoft, funny enough. The CMA, the Competition and Markets Authority in the UK, actually are investigating companies and their subscription service practices, right? And Microsoft announced back in January that they were changing their policies with Games Pass subscriptions to comply with the CMA. And now looks like PlayStation and Nintendo have followed suit. So if you have a subscription service and it's on auto renewal, it will continue to charge you even if you're not using the service, which I'm sure we all are guilty of using services or forgetting we even subscribe to services. Like I even subscribe to IGN, to be honest.
I can guarantee I can guarantee we have at least 2 or 3 services we do not realize that we are paying for.
Yeah, but you know what,
because you get the one free month trial, right? Which all right, hold on,
that's how they suck you in. Side
tangent. I was well, this is all kind of relevant. I signed up for Apple TV, right? Because Apple TV had Ted Lasso on it. Ted Lasso is great.
You love Ted Lasso. Yeah.
Ted Lasso is fantastic. Mythic Quest is great with the with Rob McElhenney from It's Always Sunny and Ashley Birch. Great show. They're killing it with the programming, right? And I was watching the show.
They won an Oscar. I think Apple TV won like an Oscar after just coming into the business.
I'm 2 years. I'm sure
over Netflix and everything. They all had, I think that was like the first streaming service to win an Oscar.
They have beautifully shot and beautifully orchestrated TV shows. Like it is very much in line with the Apple ethos. But I was watching We Crashed, right? The story of WeWork, which is amazingly insane. I love that story. I mean, it sucked what happened to everybody who worked there and the whatever, but the story is fascinating. So I got recommended the story of Uber and the original Uber CEO back when it was Uber car and whatever else, and how that dude got ousted. Spoilers, he gets ousted. But that show is on Showtime. So I got the first episode for free because they give you the first taste for free. It's what a good drug dealer does. And I wanted to watch episode 2, and I'm like, where's episode 2? Yeah, I wanted to watch episode 2, right? And it was like, oh, you have to sign up for Showtime. And I was like, all right, sign up for 1 month and I'll cancel it, right? I'll kind of binge the show and that's it. Because what do they have on Showtime but like that and Billions maybe are the only things I haven't watched. I could knock those out in a month. It's fine. I tried to cancel it right away, right? Because it'll cancel it and say, okay, it's going to expire at the end of the month or whatever, and you don't have to deal with it anymore, right? That's like the hack. Or they have websites you can sign up for where you can get like a fake credit card and put $1 on it, right? And use that number, and then when they try and recharge it, it's just a credit card with like $1 balance on it, and it's just going to flop. That's the other thing you can do about it, right? But I didn't want to go through all that. I don't have one of those accounts. I don't have burner cards or whatever, this and that. So I used my card, and I tried to cancel it. I went to Apple, right? On my phone, I'm going to Apple in the settings, and I'm looking in my account. I don't see the extra subscriptions. I just see Apple. I don't see Showtime. And here's a link to go here, and here's the link to go here, and then you got to log in and this and that. It's like a half an hour later, I almost chucked my phone across the room. Why it got to be so difficult, right? So
I understand
why it got to be so difficult. There's no reason.
It's worse to cancel a gym subscription.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I canceled for New York Sports Club, and they had me waiting an hour for the person to come. Right?
Of course.
Like, I worked out.
Yeah.
And they waited an hour because they wanted to see if I would leave. And I waited, and he came, and he tried to convince me. It was like, yo, can I just cancel? It's costing me $100 a month that I don't have. Exactly. Can I just cancel?
Right.
So, no, I understand that. I feel your pain.
And I bet
an Apple thing. It's an everybody thing. They all do that because they want they want to deter you from canceling any subscription service.
Yeah. So to bring it all back, right? This is some of the most, it warms my heart. This is like when the Grinch's heart grew like 10 times, right? And the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. The fact that there's like pro-consumer news out right now, right? That all three, the big three console manufacturers, have now all put this thing into place to where, well, it's two things, right? When you set your account up, you have to go into your account to set it up to be auto-renew. And at least in the case of PlayStation, I think also Nintendo, but definitely Sony, that inactive accounts, they will cancel your subscription, right? If it's inactive for a couple of months,
well, no, they're gonna send you an email. They're gonna notify you that you haven't used your subscription and send you a link to cancel if you want to cancel. And in that case, if you still don't cancel after I think another month or two, then they are automatically going to cancel it for you.
Right.
They will stop. Well, they will stop taking payments for inactive accounts, I should say.
Right. So yeah, this is great. I mean, this is probably the best news we could hope for in this situation, right? Obviously, it's bad for these companies because they make a lot of revenue on ghost accounts and whatever else, and people forgetting, right? And they're like, well, it doesn't matter to us, right? You know, you're still paying for it. We assume you want the service. That's what they're going to say about this. So glad that their hand was forced. Definitely all about this. I'm doing a dance right now.
No, we're in agreements. There's no debate on this. We are totally. This is pro-consumer for all three companies. And you know what? I wanted to extend to other companies like Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Plus,
yeah.
Anything that takes a subscription.
Get on board.
Yes.
Get on board.
Yeah.
There should be a law. I'm just going to say this across the board because there's no reason that this could be bad in any way. If you don't log into a service for, let's say, 3 months, canceled. You don't log into a subscription service where you need to actively watch stuff, right? Not like, oh, I'm paying for something that's passive or whatever else, or a security service or whatever. These streaming services, 3 months, they should automatically cancel or put it on hold, send you an email and say, hey, we noticed you haven't used your account in a while, right? Do you still want to continue with this or whatever it is, right? That would be amazing. Everyone should get on board with that. If the CMA can do this for these companies, who's to say that they can't do it for Netflix and other streaming services?
Nope. Correct. I'm with you on that. This needs to be across the board for any subscription.
Right. So, we would save so much money. And you know what we're going to do when we save all that money? We're just going to buy more shit. So it's a win-win.
That's true. We're going to put it back into the market. We're going to buy new stuff. So.
Exactly.